Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Today I want to make a video about what I say. I mean, a lot of times people ask me, well, what do you say? What do you say to people when you're prospecting? Well, a lot of times, let me just kind of preface that, is at the beginning that you're in your business, it's not so much what you say, it's how you say it. Right? It's your body language, it's your posture, your walk, your talk, everything together. What is that? I mean, everything has to be in sync. So you have to look at it so that this way your body language and everything is in sync with what you're saying. So you could say everything wrong, but you're excited, and people will come and hear what you have to say. So I am exercising, and I'm going through all these woods here. So you have to go through, and you have to be able to have everything in sync, so this way the words are in conjunction with whatever else is happening with you, your posture, your smile, your face, your confidence, and so on. So if you go up to someone and you're like, well, you wouldn't want to see this thing, or you wouldn't want to be part of a business opportunity, would you? That's not in conjunction and with all the other things I just talked about. So at the beginning, if you don't have your script ready, or what you're going to say, then be excited. And do not try to explain everything right there on the spot. Get a phone number. If you have a sizzle card, give them a sizzle card. Something like that. So this way you can get them on there and let that do the explanation for you. And if I sound a little winded, I am. It's about 6:30 in the morning and I already ran 4 miles. So that's my preface to everything, okay? Now, what I say to people many times, if I don't know them, I strike up a conversation, casual conversation. I want to see if they're a nice person, at least from what I could tell. Are they energetic? Do they have a nice personality? Do they don't mind talking to people? Right? So I'm trying to strike a conversation with someone and they're just not responding back. I'm like, okay, I just weeded them out. So if I do find someone, I try to leave my last line to about 1 minute before I have to leave. So this way, if they ask me what it's about, I can't tell them because I have to leave, right? So toward the end, I'm saying, hey, John, you seem like a really nice guy. You have a great personality, and I'm looking to work with people that are just great people persons. I'm working with a group of successful business people all over the country, and we're expanding a business concept all around the world, and we're looking for people like you that are hungry and looking for a way to generate significant income in their spare time without jeopardizing what they're doing full time. Does that sound something you might be interested in? Or I might put something in there, hey, listen, John, I know this is a total shot in the dark, but do you ever keep your eyes open and do the same thing? So at that point, I want to get their phone number to call them at a later date. That's the primary goal. If you can't do that, hopefully you have a sizzle card with you of some sort. A sizzle card is like a small postcard, like a business-sized postcard that directs them to your call, your phone number, your 24-hour sizzle line, something like that. And at least you give them something like that, right? I mean, how many times you go out to eat and the waitress is just all bubbles, right? You want some of these bubbles. They don't mind talking to people, right? If someone's in a shell that doesn't want to talk to people, I'm not so sure how good they're going to do unless they use, passive marketing methods. But you're doing the best you can in sorting and sifting. So, hey John, you look like a great person. I mean, I've been talking to you. You sound great. We've been having an enjoyable conversation. I realize this is a total shot in the dark, but do you ever keep your eyes open for ways to earn significant income in your spare time without jeopardizing what you're currently doing full time? What are they going to say? If they say no, next, most of the time, 99.9% of the time, they say, oh, yeah, sure, what do you got? So, well, I can't explain it right now because I have to leave. I have to go somewhere, have an appointment, have to meet my family, whatever it happens to be. And, I'd love to talk to you about it more. Do you have a number I can call you? It should only take like 5 minutes. And we'll see if we're a good fit or not. I can't promise you anything. We may not be a good fit, or it may not be something for you. I don't know. And then you try to get their number and say, what's the best time to call you? Great. Okay. If they can't do that, or they're unwilling to do that, so listen, here's my card, this 10-minute sizzle line, or whatever it is. We'll give you a brief overview. And if it makes some sense, my phone number's on there. Give me a call. I mean, how hard was that? Not very hard. So, the world full of people, and I can guarantee you a tremendous amount of those people are looking for something. You just got to get past the skepticism. You have to get past the wall that people put up with really anything else, or even a stranger, right? But you will find people like that, and I can almost guarantee you, if you have the right attitude, you walked up to 100, 200, 300 people in a day and said, you wouldn't be interested in a business opportunity, would you? You'd have enough people signing up. You would. Especially if you had the right attitude, the right frame of mind, the right tone of voice, and the right body language. You could trip all over yourself and you'd probably find people. But you have to go through the numbers to do that, right? You have to go through the numbers to do that, and unfortunately, a lot of people aren't willing to do that. And what's the difference between successful and unsuccessful people? Successful people are willing to do what the unsuccessful people are not willing to do. They put the time, effort, and energy, and hours, and the rejection into their business. They don't mind getting no's. They don't mind getting no's. Because I know that the more times I get no's, I'm going to get closer to a yes. Right? So, basically, I don't do anything different than anybody else does. I preach it, I do it, and that's all I do if I'm talking to people out there and generating leads on a cold basis. Because no one's busier than me. I know I'm out here doing a video, but hey, I put that in my schedule, and exercise is important to me, clears my mind in the morning. And before even my kids are up, before my wife's up, I'm out exercising, thinking about my day and my business. So, you can always fit it into your schedule to your business. You really have to eat, sleep, drink, and breathe it. And have it on your mind all the time when you're out, okay? When you're out. And if you can't speak to someone right there, you leave a sizzle card somewhere. At the ATM. At the bank, the gas station, the post office, the taxi, wherever, whatever the case may be. And believe it or not, you will get people that will inquire, and you will get people that will sign up. However, you're not going to, let me say it this way, the chances of finding someone by giving out 10 cards is not there. There is a cardinal. See him right there? There's a cardinal. So you have to do volume. You have to do volume. So that this way you have the numbers in your favor, right? He just does not want to leave. There we go. So you have to do volume in your business because you have to put the numbers in your favor so the sorting and sifting can work for you. But if you quit too soon, that diamond that you find that generates you significant money will have been missed. And most people quit before they get to the finish line. So, man, that's a great shot. He's just checking me out. I'm not so sure what to think. All right, so you hear what I'm saying, guys? You hear what I'm saying today? All right, so it's important. It's important. You can use my words and flip them around a little bit, but put your personality into it. So this way it's yours. And if I were to call you at 2 o'clock in the morning and press your button, and I said, what's your pitch? You could give it to me, right? You practice it enough where you would adjust it on the fly in any specific situation, because it's not going to be exactly the same all the time. So that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and you were able to absorb something that I've said today, took some of it to heart, and maybe you can use it in your business. So have yourself a great day. Happy prospecting. Good luck to you. Bye for now.